So this is the outcome of the makeup. Hi, hello everyone. So today is definitely not the usual video. I think these days I just want to do something different. I mean, it cannot kill me. Okay, so my plan today is to share my journey, my 2-year journey. I'm not going to share everything in detail, of course, because I don't want the video to be too long than usual, but I'll start with my testimony, my personal testimony. And while I am doing that, I am trying to also put a makeup on my face. It will be the first time recording myself making up. And I recently got some makeup stuff because I wanted to start doing makeup on my face, at least to be looking super glowing. I don't know if my English was correct, but yeah, while I'm doing that, I am going to share my testimony. If you've seen the video that I talked about coping as a self-funding student in an Erasmus program, and I promised that I was going to share more. I promised I was going to share the testimonies, the things that came up for me that made me comfortable. So if you're just seeing this, if this is your first time interacting with my video, please subscribe and like this video to just help someone else that may want to see what I am doing or want to learn from the testimonies that I'll be sharing today. Okay, so it's been 2 years, close to 2 years, and I am almost concluding my studies. So this is supposed to be I forgot the name, but it's that thing that you put on your face to hydrate your face before an actual makeup. So it's been 2 years since I have traveled abroad. So I spent I don't know if I've put too much, but I'm using Kiko Milan Hydro Pro Matte. The makeup people will know what it is, but it's unfortunate that I don't know. Okay, so it's my 2nd year, and in about 2-3 months time I'll be concluding, like final conclusion. And I would say the journey has not been 100% smooth. It's been a journey of a lot of uncertainties, a lot of self-doubt, a lot of reassuring myself of who I am, a lot of reassuring myself that I am not determined, or I am not, my identity is not attached to my accomplishments, it's not attached to whether I am doing so well in school or not. Yeah, a lot of reassuring myself that I will be fine. And I'm also grateful for the support of my community, my friends, my family as a God. I have put too much. So, if you've seen my previous video, I talked about, okay, I'm in an Erasmus program. It's a 2-year program, and I'm studying energy systems, decentralized energy systems. This can also be seen as energy systems engineering. So the way Erasmus works, right? There is a particular number of scholarships that they give annually, and if you're a promising student, because the competition is very high, if you're a promising student and you unfortunately do not reach the category, or do not reach the how do I put it? If you're a promising student and there is not sufficient scholarship for you, because there's a particular number of scholarships they give every year. So let's say that they've chosen the top 20 or the top 19, the top 18, and they just see you as, okay, you can do well in this course as well, so you can come and join as a self-funded student. So after I got that message, it was a course that I really thought that I was going to get in fully, but having met my colleagues, I knew that everyone is so good. It's like you have the smartest people in the world in your program, in your course. So this is supposed to be the foundation. Okay, so I didn't see it as a very nice news, because I'm like, what's the point? But the motivary, $18,000, €18,000, right? Why am I using my hand? Very good. Ifemi. Ferry, 18,000 euros. That is, sorry, let me go back to my English. Where would I have gotten 18,000 euros to pay my school fees? And how would I even take care of myself in France? Right? So the program is such that you have your first year in France, and then you can either choose between 3 universities for your third semester. You have 2 semesters in France. Then you can either choose between a school in Italy, a school in KTH, or a school in Barcelona for your third semester before your thesis, right? So I mean, it was so outrageous. I would not even lie, but luckily for me, right, I had gotten another email on the available scholarships that I could apply to. So I mean, I applied to that scholarship. It's called the Global Sustainable Electricity Scholarship. It was very also competitive, like highly competitive. So I was part of the 19 chosen of the over 1,000 or close to 1,000 applications. So I was part of the 19 individuals, and I was the only Nigerian. I think I should be proud of that. So I mean, I got a scholarship. It's a huge amount that was able to cover all my school fees. My school fees was not up to 18,000 because I did not eventually choose KTH Sweden. That's the third track. I did not eventually choose Sweden because I wanted to save as much as I can for my upkeep. So that was why I chose Italy. And I mean, the journey, I would say, it's been one heaven of a journey. I don't want to use hell of the journey, right? Being in France, it was first semester was so tough. I had resumed very late, and I felt like even if I resumed early, I don't even know if I would have been able to. I mean, like I would have still maybe felt the same way anyways if I had resumed earlier, but maybe it would have been a better feeling. And I am so grateful for what is this? I'm so grateful for one of my friends that really helped me to settle when I resumed. You know why I resumed late? I was contemplating on whether to go or not because I just felt that maybe if I waited one more year, I would of course get something that is really funded. But I'm grateful for my brother, right? It was one that said that if you have an opportunity now and it's looking like it's something you will still do in the future, why not just do it now when you have the time? When it's not like, oh, there's something stopping you or God is saying that you should not go exactly. Do you get? So, I mean, with that step of it and family support, I started processing my visa. And yeah, it was not as difficult as I imagined. The processes at all. So getting an account, although it was I'll not say it was easy. Normally when you want to travel, all the documentation, I think that's like the toughest part of the whole thing. Alright, let me get my let me get something. Okay, so that's like the toughest part of the whole thing, the administrative issue and all of that. So now that I got to France in September, I tried to catch up, and it was initially, I initially thought that, I mean, I don't think I would be able to do this. I felt so, I don't know, it was really challenging. And it just made me feel like, is it because it's masters, or because it is engineering, or it's because it is denses, like the program itself? But I think I started to find my balance at the end of the day, and I tried to put in as much work as I could because I don't like mediocrity at all. I don't like to fail. Not because I want to prove a point, but I don't know. Of course, nobody likes to fail, but I just try to do as much as I can so that I won't end up blaming myself for not putting the effort, you get. So I tried to put in as much effort, and my result was not that bad anyways. So when it came to finances, like coping and all of that, I told you I had a certain amount of money. Then 70% of the money went to my school fees. So I needed to get an accommodation that was cheaper, that could help me save more. So that, because in France, there's like a student package. Students are supported with part of their house rent. So you can save as much as you can in France. But in Italy, it was not like that, because Italy was my second year. So I stayed in an apartment that was cheaper. And what else did I do? Yeah, I reduced. I'm not really a large spender anyways. So I was mostly spending on feeding, not much on clothing, because I mean, it's only sweaters we wear here. Except in summer. So along the line, I was also trying to, it's not very easy to work as a student, particularly if you're in Erasmus program. It's not easy to work at all. Because you have several assignments piling up for you. You're trying to understand what's happening in the classroom. And then there are assignments for you to work on. There are group projects. And you're battling with so many, should I, have I? Battling with, I should have known, I should not have come, blah, 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 blah. But one thing about the whole thing is that if you're climbing up, it's just normal for it to be difficult. It cannot be smooth. So I think that was what I personally admitted, that okay, it's a phase and it's going to challenge me. But at the end of the day, when I graduate, when I have my degree, when I have my master's, I can be very proud of my work. I can be very proud of my efforts, you get. So that's that. So while I was at that, I told you that I could not do any work. And I started to look for something that could be convenient for me to at least earn something during the summer. And if you do not speak, it's more hard if you don't speak the language. It's more hard to find like a student job if you do not speak the language. So this makeup. God. It's harder to get a job if you do not speak the language. So my major focus of job search was looking for a remote work in my sector. So that was what I was looking for. I mean, I submitted not too many applications. Initially, in my brain, I was feeling like I submitted so many applications, but I think I submitted around 8 to 10 applications. Then, fortunately for me, I got interviewed for one in a very nice company. That's using this foundation. That's RMI. And I got in, thanks to God Almighty, because the funny thing is that it's just one of those applications where you drop your CV and you never think about it again. It's funny how the ones you focus on, the applications you focus on mostly would not work out. But I don't even know how I'm looking right now. But the ones you do not focus on, you don't pay much attention to, are the ones that will come up. Okay. Then, that offer was good. It was good, I'll not even lie. And I just felt, my problem is solved, partially at least, in this land. I would not need to be too stringent. No, prudent. Yeah, prudence is very important, but I was extreme initially. Like, I will not buy this for myself because I wanted to save money. I will buy nice things for myself. But it was very sufficient for me. And that's the number one testimonial. And afterwards, not quite long, during the process of when I'd done the interview and I was given the offer, which I mean they called me or me will be giving this offer. So it was a really nice feeling. I was so happy. I was so grateful to God because I got this offer in June. By May that year, I would not have thought that I would have gotten anything around that. Then, yeah, another miracle that happened was that my program coordinator reached out because I was not the only one in this particular situation, in this self-funding category situation, but my program coordinator called us like that we're in this situation and explained that there's this scholarship that we can get, that is possible for us to get. That's I got another scholarship, a lump sum amount of money. So it just felt like, God, thank you. Like, when you did not even, I don't even know if the way I'm saying it, I am justifying the whole thing that God had done in my life. Or God that God did in my life. I don't even know if I'm saying it to justify the whole thing. That moment where you just feel, okay, I cannot be like these people because I don't have sufficient money. I cannot spend like these people. Because I know, but at the end of the day, of course, we're getting the same degree, but I cannot do this, I cannot do that. I need to save up. I don't need to spend this way. I don't need to spend. Of course, I am not like I don't used to spend money extravagant like that. But yeah, it just felt like, apart from even the money part, the comfort it gives you, the rest of mind it gives you, when you can now focus on your studies, not really thinking about any form of financial problems you get. And it was a miracle, like the fact that our program coordinator had us in mind, and then there was a scholarship for us, and that was how it went. And this is me. I am recording this because I just felt it could motivate somebody or encourage someone that God has us in mind, no matter how much how much you try to doubt it, or no matter the situation that is happening in your life that just feels like, this is not here for me. God has us in mind. You get? God has us in mind, And yeah, I'd not finished my makeup anyways, but I feel like I am done with this story and the testimony that I wanted to share. Done with the testimony that I wanted to share. So let me know in the comment section what miracle you've gotten lately that surprised you a lot. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is like life in the abroad is not so much of all of the phones. There are challenging moments, there are difficult moments, and guys, please don't judge my makeup. I don't even know what I am doing. So there are difficult moments. It's not going to be all that smooth, but somehow remember that you've gone through the hard things, you've gone through tough moments, and looking back, you just feel like, why was I stressing myself a lot about this particular situation? If I had known, I would have just rested. But yeah. So that was it though. That was it. I hope I was able to tell this story as original as I could. You know why I'm laughing? I'm laughing because of my makeup. I don't know what I am doing. But It's still very pretty in the camera. If I don't come closer to you, the sun is making it all good. Let me wear my earrings. You will not notice that. You don't notice all the flaws after I've worn these earrings. You see the fine girl view. That's what you're going to see. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you really enjoyed it, ask me or tell me to do more of it if you want me to do more of it anyways. Because I used to feel like, this is not me. I cannot be doing a day in my life. But sometimes you not even know what will move you to do things like that. Maybe it's just one person that needs this. And I'm even glad that people are already reaching out to ask about this self-funding thing. I'm also trying to gather resources because I mean, I will not even lie, I don't have an answer to what you can do right now. I don't have an answer to what you can do if you're in the self-funding category of Erasmus, because the particular scholarship that came up for me, they folded, the organization folded. But I'm aware that some of my colleagues got scholarships sponsored by their country or from the French government, and also from there are scholarships also from Campus France / French government. And what other scholarship? The FFEL excellent scholarship as well. But I'm still trying to gather resources, talk to people that I feel like I also in this category and know what they've done and what is possible. So I'm hoping to bring up a video like that would really help people in this category. But don't worry, I'll really work on that and bring up something. And yeah, see you. Bye bye.